gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, Ascenders, and welcome to another episode of the Ascent. I am Cobalt Thorium. We just had a very disappointing time where we were trying to go up to the next level and complete a very basic quest, but it appears as though we cannot do it for whatever reason. Either it is like the elevator doesn't seem to work. I don't know if it's bugged or if that area has not unlocked for us yet, but we can't do it. So in the meantime, we're going to go off and do something else. Now let's see. I want to quickly go over some codex stuff because I want to I don't want this to build up too much. I kind of want to go through these as it comes in, and we are definitely way behind schedule on these. As you can see, there's a ton of these that have just sort of built up. So let's just go through the tutorials first, I guess. Aim high. Aim high by holding right mouse to shoot over small enemies and obstacles. You can also inflict more stagger when lifting your gun. Okay. Aiming gamepad. Aim using your right thumbstick. Aiming with mouse. Aim using your mouse. Okay. Yep. Armor rating. Every piece of armor gives individual defense rating for each damage type. Make sure you equip the best armor suit for the type of incoming damage you want protection against from the most. It's also very important that you keep up with the quantity of armor as you start encountering enemies of higher level. A lower defense rating means will be very punishing against stronger enemies. It's usually a wise investment. Armor can also provide passive boosts to attributes and proficiencies. Attributes. Attributes is the base of the high level functionality of your this is so badly written. Attributes is the base of the high level functionality of your enhanced body. What is that even? Okay. It drives the efficiency of your installed augmentation abilities. Complete gibberish. Augmentation abilities. Execute augmentation abilities with Q and E. Augmentations deplete your energy, EN. But on use but energy regenerates slowly over time. Some abilities automatically target enemies in reach and signals this with a marker on the target itself. So badly written. I wonder if this game was written by a non-English speaking company and that this is like a English of some kind. Furthermore, some of those cannot be executed unless there's a target acquired. So badly written. Okay. Let's just quickly look at augmentations. I don't think I have any. Oh, I have hydraulic slam. A punch delivered with a massive hydraulic force propels your enemies away from you. Hydraulic slam was made for the Chrome Dome arena fights, but serves equally well in crowded combat situations. Alright. Augmentations. Augmentations can be bought and found. They give you new abilities and work even better if they sync well with your skills and abilities. Install augmentations via the journal, out in the field, or by visiting the grafter. Doing it yourself, doing it without the grafter's touch will deplete your energy. You can find new augmentations in the world from enemies or buy them from the grafter. Alright. Bounties. This is already tiring me, so I might stop after C. We'll go down to C. Bounties. Certain enemies are known to be troublemakers and have a bounty on their head. Defeat an enemy with a bounty and collect proof to be able to claim the reward at any bartender on Veles. But be careful, bounties have various boosts in combat. Okay. I would say targets of bounties or like something like that. Because the bounty itself is, well, whatever. They have various boosts in combat, making them tougher. Check your currently collected bounties in the journal, and don't forget to claim your rewards. Covers. During combat, crouching with left control behind cover can be key to your survival. Aim high to shoot over covers, even while crouching to stay perfectly safe from high projectiles. Crouching. Press left control to crouch so that you can navigate under overhanging obstacles and take cover behind low obstacles. Alright, so I'm going to, I guess now, actually before we do this, let's quickly choose a different mission. So we're kind of doing side quests because we want to level up a little bit before doing main missions. But yeah, we could probably do the stash. So I've read this before, so I'm not going to read it now. Okay. So we're going this way. Maybe the Veles have gotten smart and built something. A huge metal mech full of chrome and fur. That's just stupid. Well, maybe it's a reactor leak or something. Alright. Oh, so this is speculation on what's down there in the deep. In the poopy-filled sewers beneath the arcology. Whatever we were running away from. Hey, I've had enough, okay. What the hell? Unfortunately, there were a couple of casualties there that were not intended. I think we've been in here before, but let's just go ahead and poke our nose in there. Yeah, we were here previously. Now we've talked to him before, so now where are we going? We're going this way? Still. We can talk to this guy, I don't think. God tending himself there with you? No? Don't care if there's a collapse, you're still not on the list. Okay. I wonder if we can shoot him and get him. Did you find something? Nothing yet. Okay, we've read that before. I think we've talked to that other guy before, too.
Move on.
That battle went fairly well, I would say. Got a bounty. That guy was easy. Oh, that wasn't an enemy. Oh, maybe you shouldn't be running at somebody who has a gun. Just, it's probably not wise. Before there were lots of baddies down here. It's a good little fight. Yep, we read that before. Nothing new, we're sort of just collecting some loot in here. Getting a little bit of combat in, because it's fun. Especially now that we have a gun that doesn't suck. Still want to figure out how to do melee. I keep saying I'm going to change the key bindings, and then I never do. Wait, what? Oh, is this an elevator? It is. Okay. So green means we can pass, right?
You really don't want to upset me.
Okay. I feel like we're getting further away. Whoa. Ow.
You are not invited. Move on.
We were just down here. So these will be some pretty easy enemies. Let's go and just see what we have for loot. I don't want to pass any loot that we might want to come back and get later. Let's just get it now, you know? What was that? Where was it? I'm like right on top of it. I don't see it. Well, maybe it's down the staircase. Ah. Oh, come on, that's your head. If it weren't constantly changing the camera angle, it would have been right on. Oh, we're supposed to go this way. Eatco. Where I just was. If all the boxes have respawned, probably the bad guys have too. Very frustrating. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so this should be that pizzeria. Alright, so this is the one. So that might have been the end of that story, actually. Is this the pizzeria? I don't see a sign. Maybe it's not the pizzeria. Cheap. Fast, cheap. Okay, so that's just a vending machine. Looking for that pizzeria. It might be downstairs. That guy just messed me up bad. Health. I feel like I'm always lacking in the health department so far. There we go. That'll do. What is this up here? I don't understand. Wait, is that the pizza? There it is. Alright, we got a crate, lots of moolah. Let's get into the pizzeria. Linus Pizza Palace. Alright. Old gun. Engraving iris. Old gun. Now what? Speak with Iris. Iris is the old gun, though? What is going on? I kind of expected an update. Okay. Yeah. Speak with Iris. No pizza, just roaches. But the weapon was still there. Just lying on the shelf for God knows how many cycles. All that remains is to have it delivered to Iris in Cluster 13. Well, that's where we're going. Cluster 13, home base. Should be pretty easy to get there. Let's just make sure we're not missing anything along the way. Maybe we can swing by and see if we can pick up that stash right there. I really wish you could put markers down on the terrain. It feels like such an oversight. I really want to flag this. Be like, hey, I want to go here. Don't have to pop all the time into my map. I can just follow waypoints or something. See, this is ridiculous. Oh wait, that was that crate that was down below, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can't even get that one. Might not even... Probably better not even to try. We need to upgrade our ability to hack crates. Alright, maybe... I was thinking maybe we could get this. I have no idea where that is, though. Look at how complicated this is. If you shoot an ATM, does it give you money? Oh, I know where this is. Okay. Is there a back door? I don't think there is. So let's just get out of here. There's no point in going that way.
Attention. Ferals off leash will be shot on sight. Same goes for the owner.
We're just rolling in the cash. Alright, let's see. There's really no way over there, is there? This is where that bridge got destroyed.
I've had a rough cycle. Cheer me up and kill yourself.
Yeah, there's no way across here. Alright, so we're back in Sector 13. We'll go give whoever this heirloom of theirs. Oh, what's in here? Is this lady here?
What can I get you? What's this piece of junk? Wait, my dad gave this to you? Wait, what's the engraving say? Iris. He named it after me? What? Alright, I'll take it. And I guess you'll want a finder's fee. This is what I can spare. Or I can trade you for this holdout piece. Never used it.
Let's go for the weapon.
Now please go. I need a break.
She's kind of ungrateful.
I appreciate what you did. I just... leave me be, all right?
All right. Well, let's take a look before we trade in our... I believe that we have like 2 bounties. So let's take a look at them first. I don't think that they really show anything, but bounties. Bright Kale and Free Riker. Well, let's trade those in.
Got any bounties to collect?
Bounties. Bright Kale is 1,000. That's not very much. Free Riker is also 1,000.
Collecting a bounty, huh? Well done. Here you go.
Alright. I guess that's it. I guess there are only a couple thousand. That's fine. Alright, we still got plenty of time in this episode, so let's decide what we want to do here. Let's head up to the gunsmith and see what they can offer us in terms of like upgrades. I heard there's this genius hardware guy out there, a Carlin, who does mods for the top Speed Crush racers, other stuff too. If you install his S, and man, it's like tip-top performance. You're on all the damn time. But they say he's a bit of a practical joker too. Builds those personality tweaks into his mods that only he knows about. Like I hear he's really into the color red, you know, and it's not any red but this deep dark crimson shaded red. Oh my god, this is so boring. Apparently install his S, there's like a 15% higher chance to start wearing more red. Oh my goodness, keep talking, why don't you? Crazy, right? It's like this whole world's his canvas, and he just... how he signs his name. Okay, fine. Hopefully this person is less long-winded.
The largest pharaohs with the best bulls are found in the deep state. Also, Hans has heard. Perhaps look there.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have a mission for me. I forgot about that. Where is this guy? Down there? Up? Down? Where is this guy? Oh my god. Come on. White Dragon Noodle Bar. Okay, that's not it. I don't think. Try the blue. Okay. Yeah, we've read that before. Talk Gunsmith. Okay, here
Hand
he
it
is.
over for a prize.
Let's just go ahead and shop. Let's look at weapons. So he's got something called a Scorcher. That's a new type of gun we haven't seen before. Scorcher, modified shotgun. 8Co fast found a niche market for their Scorcher gun, which will deal devastating and fiery damage to anyone foolish enough to not recognize this terrible contraption for what it is. Alright. Whoa, the price is some weird thing. Is this like some specialized ammo or something that we're trading with? Alright, I'm not going to want to trade that unless I know what it is. Here we got some weapon skins. It doesn't actually show us them, does it? That is incredibly unhelpful. Let's hop out of here and then back in and then do weapon skins. See if it's okay. It's less broken now. No, it's still broken. It's not going to cost me money to change these, right? Whoa, it's too bright. You know, we're far enough away that you really can't even tell. Let's just stick with Ultra. Well, that was a little bit disappointing. Oh, here's the gene thing. So let's go in here and talk to this guy.
Fresh clay.
Let's go ahead and browse the Chrome. Let's see what augmentations he's got. Hydraulic Slam, Luton. Okay, so he's got deploy a companion drone to help collect loot on the ground. Originally meant to help handicap people with their goods, the Luton drone quickly became popular among scavengers, allowing them to reach far and carry more loot. And we got Hydraulic Slam, which is what we currently have. I've already read that before. We got Walk on Fire, empties the remainder of your clip with perfect accuracy and extra efficiency. Advanced targeting acquisition systems connect to your enhanced neural pathways and deliver an overwhelming accurate fire into your enemies. That might be good for bosses. So, hyper focus slows down incoming projectiles, puts you in an instant state of flow with total and complete focus and awareness. That might be good for enemies, for bosses too. I think I would mostly go for some kind of boss helper because I'm shitty at games like this. But those are all very much too expensive for me. Alright, so what do we want to do with the rest of the time here? I don't know if we have enough time left to go and do a mission. So maybe I'll just try to clear more on the codex and stuff. Sorry if it's boring. Maybe just skip to the next episode or something if you're not interested in hearing the deep lore of this game. But as a game designer myself, I am always interested in the lore. And so I try to soldier my way through it because it might give me ideas on what to do for my own games. So, unfortunately, we're still on tutorials. Maybe we'll just switch to factions for now. Ascent Group. Until its sudden demise, the Ascent Group was the largest corporate entity in the Galactic Common, with their gargantuan HQ arcology located on Veles. With holdings stretching across multiple planets and assets with a combined value surpassing many rival corporations combined, everyone thought the Ascent Group was too big to fail, until it did. The Ascent Group was the result of a merger between one Acheron and two human-held corporations. Okay, so Acherons are an alien species. And while the initial board had a human majority, Acherons came to outnumber them, to the point that only 2 humans remained on the board of 9 members, the CTO and the executive vice president. The group is vertically integrated, with a focus on resource extraction, industrial hardware manufacturing, with Ascent parts being integral. With Ascent parts being integral, everything. Okay, integral to everything. I think I mean, from spaceships to handhelds, interplanetary shipping, and they had an expansive R&D department housed in the arcology on Veles, and had recently been looking to acquire and dismantle the Malhorst Gelb Corporation, with whom they competed for a certain subset of skilled workers. All right, man. Do they proofread these things? If you're proofreading, you should proofread out loud, because and have somebody else do it, not the person who read it, because you quickly find a lot of these problems with just like how jumbled phraseology is and stuff like that. All right, so anyway, within the arcology, things have been deteriorating for some time, with constant resource shortages plaguing all levels, and a slew of external contracts canceled with little to no warning. There have been grumblings, especially from the Ascenders, that the Acheron board members are to blame for this. Okay, so it sounds like the Ascent Group was this merger, and initially it was the humans who had control, and then the Acheron sort of took control of it and sort of drove it into the ground. So maybe this was intentional. You know? Let's go ahead and look at the species and see what Acherons look like. God. That is horrible. Just... While few in number, the Acheron average lifespan is about 3 times that of the typical unrejuvenated sapiens. While the 2 species first met, Acherons had already been traveling the galaxy for almost 1,000 Earth years. But while they have an almost unassailable technological advantage, their society is stagnated due to lack of stimuli. They have no concept of spirituality, and therefore no integration in introspection or personal refinement. Acherons don't care for outward appearances, and they are perplexed by the sapiens' obsession with looks, fashion, and aesthetics in general. Oh, I can tell just by looking at them that is the case. They also lack an olfactory sense, so the result, Acheron food and drink is utterly bland, and they exude a quite pungent body odor, which more sensitive species have a hard time adjusting to. Olfactory obviously means smell. The Acherons consider themselves complete from an evolutionary perspective, and one could almost say that the typical Acheron is bored with life. Alright. They do find some satisfaction in the constant scheming and strategizing needed to run the vast multicorps and criminal syndicates, of which they are often leaders. There are also unsubstantiated rumors of an ongoing Acheron project to create and merge with a collective digitalized consciousness in an attempt to go post-physical, but the Acherons deny that any such project exists. The Acherons do not experience emotions the way that humans do. And as a species, they are utterly irrational, which can cause them to come across as cold-hearted and even sociopathic. Yeah, these guys do not sound like winners at all. Oh man. Alright. We got time for a little bit more lore. Let's go back to factions and do corporate grab teams. On very rare occasions, one of the larger corporations goes bankrupt. And even rarer occasions, the bankruptcy is sudden and unexpected, and when payments are withheld, the security implodes, a power vacuum forms, and security implodes, a power vacuum forms within hours. The zones that were previously under a corporation's control become defaulted zones, and anarchy follows. Rival corporations know they have a limited time to act before the lawyers manage to sort out the resulting mess, and they often try to grab what they can while the picking is ripe. Corporate grab teams, formerly known as prosperity appropriation specialists, go into defaulted zones and appropriate target property by re-imprinting the governing property's SIs, making it so that their employer now owns said property. Along the way, they might have to contend with lethal security systems, disgruntled and/or fanatic former employees, criminal gangs, ferals, and rival CTGs. Once inside the zone, a CTG has little to no external support to count on, and they must be self-sufficient enough to handle whatever comes their way. CTGs can be independent or on a permanent contract. Independent teams are often the most experienced, and they command premium fees and bonuses. Okay. Let's go ahead and do CorpSec. I should probably look at these alien races again, too, because it seems kind of important to the world. They've mentioned them several times, and I don't really know what they're talking about. So, CorpSec, short for corporate security, obviously. Security in a zone is either handheld. Oh my God. Okay, security in a zone is either handled by the corporation itself or subcontracted to one of the many private security firms. This includes not only the policing of the ordinary citizen workers, but the protection against corporate espionage and hostile takeovers. Not to mention syndicates, petty gangs, and ferals that are able to bypass the automated pest control systems. CorpSec is the colloquial name for all types of franchise security forces employed by the corporations, whether internal or outsourced. These constitute the police on Veles, in that they exist to maintain order and enforce the corporate regulations of any given zone or arcology. As a rule, CorpSec members are underpaid and overworked, and their equipment is often substandard. But some still prefer that job over regular indentured worker contracts most Velesians slave under. Alright. It looks like we have a new armor. A couple of them. So let's take a look at this. We have the Deep Stink Rebreather. No label. Basic head protection. This peculiar headgear was made somewhere in the arcology sublevels where the toxic atmosphere makes for a shortened lifespan. The filters need replacing, but the piece still offers some protection in a brawl. Let's take a look at it. That is hideous. We'll keep the high-hab monocle. It's definitely the best gear we've got. For legs, we also found an MCH rig. Looks like that. I do not like it. MCH rig, Joy Runner, medium lower protection. Quality chrome for your lower body. The MCH rig combines a sleek mobility platform with the stylish MCH pants. You might never procreate again, but you'll attract plenty of attention while wearing these. Why? Why not procreate again? Just because they're ugly, I suppose? Yeah. It's actually a... Well, no, I'd say our current ones are still better, but it's close. Alright, let's head back to the Codex. We'll do one more. We'll take a look at a species. I want to see what the Jocklins are. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Jocklins. While not very attractive by sapient standards, the Jocklin excel in hedonism and debauchery, and they have no inherent morals to speak of. This makes them excellent game masters, crime lords, contraband providers, and the like. And whatever there is vice there. Wait, and wherever there's vice, there's a Jocklin ready to exploit it. Okay. In contrast to the foreigners, the Jocklin have an olfactory and culinary taste refined far beyond what any other species can achieve, and the Jocklin produce foodstuffs and beverages command a high price wherever they can be found. Many also work as chefs and bartenders at any restaurant with a Jocklin on its staff can count on a steady and devoted clientele. Their refined senses also make them the primary manufacturers of quality drugs of all kinds. And these two are highly sought after on black markets. Jocklin scoff at the concept of objective truth, as they consider all truth to be dependent on perspective. Other species might call them compulsive liars, but to the Jocklin, there's no such thing as a lie, only a story told from the perspective of the teller. Very poetic. All right, well, I think that'll wrap up this episode. Thank you very, very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you have, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that business. New episodes, I try to put up every day. My name is Cobalt Thorium, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.